place I have left. There's no reset buttons. I don't know if there's a button I'm supposed to push anywhere. Look it up. What am I supposed to do? It starts here when I first came here the very first time, but from there it doesn't really tell me much info. These are the only thing I was able to get from the archives. I know the frozen tundras are in the north, but I have no other landmarker info. Three unknown slaves. Like, okay. Like, am I supposed to push this and then do that? Like, what do you want from me, game? None of the rocks are pressable. All I can do is try to brute force this because where was I supposed to start from? Island map has no deserts or anything on it. Unless I'm just supposed to push north like 3 times. Nope. Yes, sorry for the late response, Nurse Grape. I am just stuck on this stupid puzzle involving a story of a Zafi pilgrim, but with no clues on the order of the puzzle. Is the desert in the south? Is it in the north? I know the tundra's in the north. The sun was setting also means it could be in the west, but I have to push this thing. What to go back to what though? That's the thing. There's nothing in this to go back to. There's 3 directions I can push this thing. And one of these is the directions. Also, I don't know if you have to do it in a single go, or if there's even a way to reset it. Like, or is it even 3? Is it maybe 15 directions I gotta push this thing? Like, if it's each line is its own thing, it's north, west, are one of the sheets. Another one of the sheets would then be north, unknown, because I don't know what the path is. And then there's the desert, which is an unknown direction as well if it's 5 different directions. I've already checked all my notes. I've checked every marker I've talked to. None of them reference the location of a desert in any cardinal direction. So that's a useless thing. And when he's referencing a path, it's very vague. Because he began traveling towards the frozen tundras. Okay. I know that's to the north. Finally, the star of the north came to lead the way. He continued walking along the path, which would be north. And then looked the way it would be south. But you can't do like north, south, north. Because I did this before and I didn't get a response from it. And it's not north, north, south. Because the other option would be north, west. And if it's 5, that means there's 250 possible combinations for me to try to brute force. And I am very close to just kind of looking up a hint. On the order of the story, but other than that. And the only reason I know the tundras of the north is there's a gravestone here that says north, but none of the other gravestones have any direction leading anywhere. Wish I just had something that told me about the desert. I could figure this out if I knew where the desert was. Desert, oh desert, where be you desert? mean, I can go back to the archives, but I don't think I missed anything there. Like, is it possible I missed a note? It just feels incredibly incomplete. Any hidden buttons? Nope. And there's no other letters in any of the crevices. Son of a... Now what? Everything's been grabbed from there. Nothing else is in the storage. Is it just 3 directions? Is it 5 directions? So there's 5 pieces total if I take every little like line in the note. However, there's 3 if I just do it per note. So 5 and 5 makes 25 possibilities, or there's a 9 possibility option, or there's... What's 25 times 9 again? 225 options if it's a combination of the two. I would love a hint. Well, I already knew I had to move it in a specific order. That's not a hint. Like, I already know that it starts in the center, and I have to either move it north, south, east, or west. And I have to do it in either a 3 or a 5 segment combo. Like, when I was first trying this, it says traveling towards the frozen tundra, which is the north. So I push it to the north. And then the next one talks about the path leading to the desert. Well, that I don't know where the desert is, so I don't know that one. The other option I could do is the sun was setting, but that would mean it would go west and not north. If I do the star of the north, I would push it north again, but that doesn't work because I already tried that one. So I can push it like west, and And then if I do any of the other options, like the way he came, maybe that was east. But that's 3 pieces. The 3 notes are done. I have no other information there. If each one's its own line, there's 5. I have to push this in 5 different areas. And the problem still lies on not knowing where the desert is. The only thing I have as a certainty is the tundra is north. Sun setting equals west. But he doesn't say if he ever looks that direction. North Star equals north. Desert, the solution to the puzzle equals unknown. It's 8 different times. Well, fuck me, it's 64 possible combinations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how am I supposed to get 8 from 5? Unless there are clearly other notes I am missing. What? So I just looked up the order of the notes. Let's go from there. So we know tundra equals north. Sun was setting. So if it's each tilde, it'd be north and then west. Look at the path leading to the desert he called home. That's still the unknown. North Star came north. And then what continued on his path would mean north because he's heading towards the tundras. So it's either east, west, or south for the 5th spot. I guess I can try these combos until I get one right. North, west. North. Wait, it wouldn't be north. Fuck. West. Alright, what about east and then north-north? No. Okay, let's push back to the center. North. West. Maybe it's west again. North and north. Okay, so north, west, south, north, north. Okay, so the desert was to the south. Son of a... Alright, now what? This dungeon is already starting off like a freaking nightmare. The hub. Ooh, want the hub. Okay. Muriel Riddle. Oh fuck, another riddle. Ended her life in the Red Hills. In the town of Ideman. Puzzles and mysteries meant everything to her. There's a power gem. Oh, there's a button there. Shaun of Izafi, exiled from the tomb. Also, let's dig up his tomb. Well, that was an unintended side effect, but I got cheese. Bolt finally got the scroll for that. Needs air 4, so I was off by 1. Okay. We got the hub key. Isn't there a tomb over here? There's the one there. Yeah, right here, right? Yes. Launch of meat and more cheese. Alma, an obedient servant, never spoke a word. Alma, an obedient servant, never spoke a word. rest up, get our health back. An unknown shaman lies here. Swept on the shore by the waves. Too weak to talk, but powerful enough to curse us all. Too weak to talk, but how powerful enough to curse us all. Minotaur, you get a new skull. The hub. Urhep, the master carpenter, rest here. Urhep, the master carpenter. Carpenter. I think I spelled that right. Yep. Haro the scribe. The esteemed writer of the Annals of Therain. The esteemed writer of the Annals of... Oh, I totally misspelled esteemed. Esteemed writer of the Annals of Therain 1 through 8, 7. Annals of Therain 1 through 7. A-N. Alright, we're gonna call it a night there. I am having a hard time keeping my eyes open now, especially after being as frustrated as I was with that puzzle. It's done, it's over with. We can now go rest, recover, and come back to this tomorrow. Still gotta open the pyramid, which I heard is a bitch. I heard opening the pyramid is still also a pain in the ass. But I'm gonna call it here. Thanks everyone who tuned in and watched. I hope you had an enjoying time watching the stream, even though some of it was boring inventory management or me staring blankly at a screen trying to figure out a couple of puzzles. But I've been enjoying, even though those have been frustrating and annoying, I'm still really enjoying the game because it's an awesome dungeon crawler. It just doesn't make me, it makes me think more than I usually would think in a dungeon crawler. I know that sounds bad to say, but it is what it is. So, things like The Legend of Grimrock, La Mulana really test your ability to think through puzzles. So, alright, I am going to do this. But yes, I will be live tomorrow around 13-ish hours from now. 12 to 13-ish hours from now. Wait, no, yeah. 12, 13 to 14 hours from now. I will be live with more Legend of Grimrock. So, I don't know how many more streams this, because I have no idea how long this game is. I've put in 3 8-hour streams now, and I think we're only maybe 75% of the way through the game at the best. There's still a whole fifth element, so I could easily only be 60% of the way through the game. So, thanks everyone who tuned in and watched. I had a pleasure streaming for you guys. I will see you next time.